here changes the world? Well, I've got to admit, I kind of like it. What starts here changes the world. Tonight, there are almost 8,000 students, or there are more than 8,000 students graduating from UT. So that great paragon of analytical rigor, Ask.com, says that the average American will meet 10,000 people in their lifetime. 10,000 people, that's a lot of folks. But if every one of you changed the lives of just 10 people, and each one of those people changed the lives of another 10 people, and another 10, then in 5 generations, 125 years, the class of 2014 will have changed the lives of 800 million people. 800 million people. Think about it. Over twice the population of the United States. Go one more generation, and you can change the entire population of the world. 8 billion people. If you think it's hard to change the lives of 10 people, change their lives forever, you're wrong. I saw it happen every day in Iraq and Afghanistan. A young army officer makes a decision to go left instead of right down a road in Baghdad, and the 10 soldiers with him are saved from a close-in ambush. In Kandahar province, Afghanistan, a non-commissioned officer from the female engagement team senses that something isn't right and directs the infantry platoon away from a 500-pound IED, saving the lives of a dozen soldiers. But if you think about it, not only were those soldiers saved by the decisions of one person, but their children were saved, and their children's children. Generations were saved by one decision, one person. But changing the world can happen anywhere, and anyone can do it. So what starts here can indeed change the world. But the question is, what will the world look like after you change it? Well, I'm confident that it will look much, much better. But if you'll humor this old sailor for just a moment, I have a few suggestions that may help you on your way to a better world. And while these lessons were learned during my time in the military, I can assure you that it matters not whether you ever served a day in uniform. It matters not your gender, your ethnic or religious background, your orientation, or your social status. Our struggles in this world are similar, and the lessons to overcome those struggles and to move forward, changing ourselves and changing the world around us, will apply equally to all. I was a Navy SEAL for 36 years, but it all began when I left UT for basic SEAL training in Coronado, California. Basic SEAL training is 6 months of long, torturous runs in the soft sand, midnight swims in the cold water off San Diego, obstacle courses, unending calisthenics, days without sleep, and always being cold, wet, and miserable. It is 6 months of being constantly harassed by professionally trained warriors who seek to find the weak of mind and body and eliminate them from ever becoming a Navy SEAL. But the training also seeks to find those students who can lead in an environment of constant stress, chaos, failure, and hardships. To me, basic SEAL training was a lifetime of challenges crammed into 6 months. So here are the 10 lessons I learned from basic SEAL training that hopefully will be of value to you as you move forward in life. Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly in the front of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. That seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. That you made.
Bed.
And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better.
As you were.
So if you want to change the world, Start off by making your bed. During training, the students are all broken down into boat crews. Each crew is 7 students, 3 on each side of a small rubber boat, and 1 coxswain to help guide the dinghy. Every day your boat crew forms up on the beach and is instructed to get through the surf zone and paddle several miles down the coast. In the winter, the surf off San Diego can get to be 8 to 10 feet high, and it is exceedingly difficult to paddle through the plunging surf unless everyone digs in. Every paddle must be synchronized to the stroke count of the coxswain. Everyone must exert equal effort, or the boat will turn against the wave and be unceremoniously dumped back on the beach. For the boat to make it to its destination, everyone must paddle. You can't change the world alone. You will need some help. And to truly get from your starting point to your destination takes friends, colleagues, the goodwill of strangers, and a strong coxswain to guide you. If you want to change the world, find someone to help you paddle. Over a few weeks of difficult training, my SEAL class, which started with 150 men, was down to just 42. There were now 6 boat crews of 7 men each. I was in the boat with the tall guys, but the best boat crew we had was made up of the little guys, the Munchkin crew, we call them. No one was over 5'5". The Munchkin boat crew had 1 American Indian, 1 African American, 1 Polish American, 1 Greek American, 1 Italian American, and 2 tough kids from the Midwest. They out-paddled, outran, and outswam all the other boat crews. The big men in the other boat crews would always make good-natured fun of the tiny little flippers the Munchkins put on their tiny little feet prior to every swim. But somehow these little guys, from every corner of the nation and the world, always had the last laugh, swimming faster than everyone and reaching the shore long before the rest of us. SEAL training was a great equalizer. Nothing mattered but your will to succeed, not your color, not your ethnic background, not your education, not your social status. If you want to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart, not by the size of their flippers. Several times a week, the instructors would line up the class and do uniform inspection. It was exceptionally thorough. Your hat had to be perfectly starched, your uniform immaculately pressed, your belt buckle shiny and void of any smudges. But it seemed that no matter how much effort you put into starching your hat, or pressing your uniform, or polishing your belt buckle, it just wasn't good enough. The instructors would find something wrong. For failing the uniform inspection, the student had to run, fully clothed, into the surf zone, then wet from head to toe, roll around on the beach until every part of your body was covered with sand. The effect was known as a sugar cookie. You stayed in the uniform the rest of the day, cold, wet, and sandy. There were many a student who just couldn't accept the fact that all their efforts were in vain, and no matter how hard they tried to get the uniform right, it went unappreciated. Those students didn't make it through training. Those students didn't understand the purpose of the drill. You were never going to succeed. You were never going to have a perfect uniform. The instructors weren't going to allow it. Sometimes, no matter how well you prepare or how well you perform, you still end up as a sugar cookie. It's just the way life is sometimes. If you want to change the world, get over being a sugar cookie and keep moving forward. Every day during training, you were challenged with multiple physical events: long runs, long swims, obstacle courses, hours of calisthenics, something designed to test your mettle. Every event had standards, times you had to meet. If you failed to meet those times, those standards, your name was posted on a list, and at the end of the day, those on the list were invited to a circus. A circus was 2 hours of additional calisthenics, designed to wear you down, to break your spirit, to force you to quit. No one wanted a circus. A circus meant that for that day, you didn't measure up. A circus meant more fatigue, and more fatigue meant that the following day would be more difficult, and more circuses were likely. But sometime during SEAL training, everyone made the circus list. But an interesting thing happened to those who were constantly on the list. Over time, those students who did 2 hours of extra calisthenics got stronger and stronger. The pain of the circuses built inner strength and physical resiliency. Life is filled with circuses. You will fail. You will likely fail often. It will be painful. It will be discouraging. At times, it will test you to your very core.
Fuck yeah.
But if you want to change the world, don't be afraid of the circuses. At least twice a week, the trainees were required to run the obstacle course. The obstacle course contained 25 obstacles, including a 10-foot wall, a 30-foot cargo net, a barbed wire crawl, to name a few. But the most challenging obstacle was the slide for life. It had a 3-level, 30-foot tower at one end and a 1-level tower at the other. In between was a 200-foot long rope. You had to climb the 3-tiered tower, and once at the top, you grabbed the rope, swung underneath the rope, and pulled yourself hand over hand until you got to the other end. The record for the obstacle course had stood for years when my class began in 1977. The record seemed unbeatable until one day a student decided to go down the slide for life head first. Instead of swinging his body underneath the rope and inching his way down, he bravely mounted the top of the rope and thrust himself forward. It was a dangerous move, seemingly foolish and fraught with risk. Failure could mean injury and being dropped from the course. Without hesitation, the student slid down the rope perilously fast. Instead of several minutes, it only took him half that time. And by the end of the course, he had broken the record. If you want to change the world, sometimes you have to slide down the obstacles head first. During the land warfare phase of training, the students are flown out to San Clemente Island, which lies off the coast of San Diego. The waters off San Clemente are a breeding ground for the great white sharks. To pass SEAL training, there are a series of long swims that must be completed. One is the night swim. Before the swim, the instructors joyfully brief the students on all the species of sharks that inhabit the waters off San Clemente. They assure you, however, that no student has ever been eaten by a shark, at least not that they can remember. But you are also taught that if a shark begins to circle your position, stand your ground. Do not swim away. Do not act afraid. And if the shark, hungry for a midnight snack, darts towards you, then summons up all your strength and punch him in the snout, and he will turn and swim away.
Yeah,
there are a lot of sharks in the world. If you hope to complete the swim, you will have to deal with them. So if you want to change the world, don't back down from the sharks. As Navy SEALs, one of our jobs is to conduct underwater attacks against enemy shipping. We practice this technique extensively during training. The ship attack mission is where a pair of SEAL divers is dropped off outside an enemy harbor and then swims well over 2 miles underwater, using nothing but a depth gauge and a compass to get to the target. During the entire swim, even well below the surface, there is some light that comes through. It is comforting to know that there is open water above you. But as you approach the ship, which is tied to a pier, the light begins to fade. The steel structure of the ship blocks the moonlight. It blocks the surrounding street lamps. It blocks all ambient light. To be successful in your mission, you have to swim under the ship and find the keel, the center line, and the deepest part of the ship. This is your objective. But the keel is also the darkest part of the ship, where you cannot see your hand in front of your face, where the noise from the ship's machinery is deafening, and where it gets to be easily disoriented, and you can fail. Every SEAL knows that under the keel, at that darkest moment of the mission, is a time when you need to be calm, when you must be calm, when you must be composed, when all your tactical skills, your physical power, and your inner strength must be brought to bear. If you want to change the world, you must be your very best in the darkest moments. The 9th week of training is referred to as Hell Week. It is 6 days of no sleep, constant physical and mental harassment, and one special day at the Mud Flats. The Mud Flats are an area between San Diego and Tijuana where the water runs off and creates the Tijuana Sloughs, a swampy patch of terrain where the mud will engulf you. It is on Wednesday of Hell Week that you paddle down to the Mud Flats and spend the next 15 hours trying to survive this freezing cold the howling wind, and the incessant pressure to quit from the instructors. As the sun began to set that Wednesday evening, my training class, having committed some egregious infraction to the rules, was ordered into the mud. The mud consumed each man till there was nothing visible but our heads. The instructors told us we could leave the mud if only 5 men would quit. Only 5 men, just 5 men, and we could get out of the oppressive cold. Looking around the mud flat, it was apparent that some students were about to give up. It was still over 8 hours till the sun came up. 8 more hours of bone-chilling cold. The chattering teeth and the shivering moans of the trainees were so loud, it was hard to hear anything. And then one voice began to echo through the night. One voice raised in song. The song was terribly out of tune, but sung with great enthusiasm. One voice became 2, and 2 became 3, and before long, everyone in the class was singing. The instructors threatened us with more time in the mud if we kept up the singing, but the singing persisted, and somehow the mud seemed a little warmer, and the wind a little tamer, and the dawn not so far away. If I have learned anything in my time traveling the world, it is the power of hope. The power of one person, a Washington, a Lincoln, King, Mandela, and even a young girl from Pakistan, Malala. One person can change the world by giving people hope. So if you want to change the world, start singing when you're up to your neck in mud. Finally, in SEAL training, there's a bell. A brass bell that hangs in the center of the compound for all the students to see. All you have to do to quit is ring the bell. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to wake up at 5 o'clock. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to be in the freezing cold swims. Ring the bell, and you no longer have to do the runs, the obstacle course, the PT, and you no longer have to endure the hardships of training. All you have to do is ring the bell to get out. If you want to change the world, don't ever ring the bell. To the class of 2014, you are moments away from graduating. Moments away from beginning your journey through life. Moments away from starting to change the world for the better. It will not be easy. But you are the class of 2014, the class that can affect the lives of 800 million people in the next century.
I use it like therapy, bro. I'm 52 days off a tablet that I was taking for years, right? A fucking mood stabilizer. I don't know whether you have mental health issues, bro. But I've set myself like a 90-day plan to come off a mood stabilizer called venlafaxine, right? I'm 49, bro. When I was 21, well, no, sorry, let's tell it proper. I was a heroin addict at 15, right? To 21. For 6 years, I was a scumbag heroin addict. And I didn't really, I sold it at 21. And because of where I'm from and what I've seen and what I've witnessed and what I haven't witnessed through my life, it's affected me, let's say, right? So I've been put on this mood stabilizer for, I've been on it a decade, right? And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I don't know if you know anything about addiction or withdrawal. It took me 9 days to get heroin out of my system. 30 days in, this thing was still kicking. I was still withdrawing, like having getting hot, getting cold, shivering. Now when I say my whole body, bro, at night when I was trying to go to sleep, couldn't sleep. My whole body's fucking like that, bro. And I'm like, do you know what? Fuck this shit, I'm going downstairs to take it. I've tried, at least I know I tried. So I pick it up and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I know it's already in it. So I'm off for 52 days but it's a 90-day program. It's really a 30-day program, but I'm doing it for 90. I need to. So, since I've come off that mood stabilizer, I can feel me head again. And I have more self-control and more awareness now than I've had in over 2 decades. I've been, like I said, I've been taking that mood stabilizer. You imagine taking something for 20 years, right? And you stop it. Right? So that's what I did, because I'm one of these cunts that has to set himself a fucking silly target. But it's what keeps me alive. You know, I challenge myself every single fucking day of my life. Keyword there, life, which I'm living again. Thank God. It's like I come on YouTube, let's say about 6 years ago, right? And I don't think before I say something. I just blurt it out, right? Whereas now, I'm more aware of what I'm saying. And my doctor and me, we are going to have, mate, you're going to have to cancel your whole day's appointments. You put me on that and you told me that'd help me. Anyway, right, me 90 days includes, right, me diet, me choice of music, me choice of cannabis, me choice of motivational speeches that I listen to that. Listen, whatever way possible. I become a bleeding granddad about 3 months ago, not even that. And now I'm going to be a dad all over again. And that shit does stuff to a man. I have one son and I got him to uni. He's a heavily youth worker in Toxteth in Liverpool, 10 years. The roughest city in the UK, I'd say. It's between Liverpool, Manchester and Brum, or London. It all depends. When it comes to knife crime, Croydon, Mayor, do you know the amount of gangs that are in Croydon? Here, forget it anyway, right? That, you doesn't understand anything about that. Well, some people do, but me point being is, God has a way of fucking with me, and he's fucked with me for a long time, and I'm a big fan of his work too. Who wouldn't love that daddy? That's my father, so be very careful how you tread when you insult me dad, the big man, His Majesty. Yeah, now I hear what you're saying, bro. But being off the mood stabilizer has helped me so much. I never thought I'd get it back. I'm from Dublin. I'm from a place called Ballyer. I left there at 18 and I come to England because my mates fucked up the bill. You know what I mean? But I got it, so, you know what I mean? And the truth be told, every housing estate in this city, there's drugs everywhere. It's all around me here. I grew up with that shit. You understand? I was selling drugs at 15. You know, and loads of people can vouch for that, and I was embarrassed by it. So, at 21, after knocking a screw out, they battered me, right? Because this screw didn't like me, and this area I'm from, Ballyfermot, 6 years previous, I had told one of these guys to take his face for a shit, who's one of the biggest criminals Ireland's ever seen. A man of the cloth, you know. You can find him in a monastery. How about that? Fuck you and your face. Yeah, and your bodyguard at the time. I'm going back to when I was 21. I lived in Mountjoy Square and I was selling heroin at 21. So I went down and I sold it outside Jerry Hutz's flats and he didn't like it. So he sent his bodyguard over to have a word with me. Now, if his bodyguard had to catch me, I'd have been hurt just as well as on a motorbike. You know what I mean? He's like, I'll catch you. I was like, how about you want to catch your missus? Because she's been blowing your younger brother for years. I'm from Ballyfermot, but he fucking hated me. And a cunt called Dick O'Reilly, see you cunt. I see you years ago. Motherfucker, you thought you were clever hanging around with that long-haired prick from Sheriff Street, Howard, that was used to hang around with Richie and Keith Fox. See you prick. You're from Ballyer, you sent me up years ago as well. And it's only come into me head now. That goes to show you. This mouth stabiliser, do you know what? I've managed to recuperate a lot of memory. I can feel my head again. I can actually feel me fucking head. And I've not been able to feel that. But saying that, shout out to me missus as well. You know, it's a load of different contributing factors that's got me to where I am now. When you tell I'm having a child again, man. My son's 30. You understand? Got into uni, all that. Here, and I get a chance to do that again. Fuck yeah! If I have a son, he'll be a world champion kickboxer. I'm telling you, I guarantee it. And if I'm not here to see it, his big brother will finish it. You know what I mean? I'm confident in my ability. Like, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, not a fighter man. I can fight, but it comes at a price. And I'm not willing to sacrifice my freedom for nobody ever again. Nobody on this earth is worth my freedom. Good morning, Anton. Team Braveheart. I hope you're fucking freezing in Scotland. I have the heat on. But anyway, 52 days, Anton. No milk stabiliser, 38 to go. I've no tobacco, tea bags or cigarette papers. Fuck off. What do you think this is? The Salvation fucking Army. Fuck off. When I knock at his fucking door, I can't even get a cigarette paper. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know, but I tell you though, I can feel a lot of
27
things.
years.
Man, it's been a minute. It's like, I thought that I was going to be on this forever. Because I couldn't do it. Anytime I stopped taking it, 2 weeks in, I couldn't handle it anymore. The withdrawals, I couldn't handle it. And yeah, I've come off heroin, I've come off opiates, I've come off fucking... I'm on opiates. You know, I'm on 11 meds a day. One of them is diazepam. But I'm only on 6 milligram a day. A very low dose, but it's still an opiate.
I was sitting in my mother's beauty parlor, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I see behind me this woman under the drive. And every time she looked up, every time I looked up, she was looking at me.
Dylan Dennis is a bitch. You know. But anyway, yeah, so for 6 years, Anton, holy shit, bro. I watched a couple of my videos now, not because I wanted to, but I watched a couple with my son. Now, like I said, I'm 52 days off this medication, and I had a conversation with my son, and he put it on me, and there's nobody else that'll be able to do that in my entire family. See me kids, fuck's sake, man. I raised them well. You know, he's a head lead youth worker up in Toxteth, where the kids are tough, bro. You know, he has his own charity, his own business. Now he works as well as run his charity. I always add me on Instagram, bro. You'll see it, like fucking I post on my Facebook all the time, you know. Education's the way forward, not fucking selling drugs. You know, like I was a has-been, right? I'm from an area where it's cartel land. Fuck this alleged shit, yeah? A lot of my mates are all allegedly cartel members. Now what do you do with that? What, you go around singing about it? Anton, in 6 years I'm fighting back United, bro. I never called one fella out. I could have called loads of people out, bro. Not a fucking problem, but here, we don't do that. You know, not once did I call a man out. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to bring no attention on myself, because some of my mates are popping up. You understand? And say, no way, fucking this dude. Yeah, baby, he's fucking back. 38 days to go. I'd swim that and die. But key word though is try. You have to, and I'm not gonna be dictated to anymore. I am not going to take that shit no more now. I'm still on another 10. So in the new year, metazapine and sertraline, that's my next target. I'm coming off them too, but you have to do it for 90 days. But you know what? I remember being in prison, doing a rattle off heroin. And it took me 7 days, but between 7 and 9. Because it was still kind of clucking after 7 days. But by 9, the storm had passed. But see, venlafaxine, 30 days in, I'm like this at night. I'm crying, literally crying like a girl. Just wanted to stop. And I just kept seeing it in my head, the tablet. I just kept seeing it here. And I was like, fuck this, man, I'm never going to be able to do this. So, I took it, didn't I? So, that was about 6 months ago, right? Now, the side effects are brutal. Right, and they're irreversible, let's say. So, I'm starting to suffer. I have certain side effects, and it's because of that medication. It's because of my own stupid fault for not reading the side effects. What loads of people do when they get put on meds, they don't bother to read the fucking lot. Read the entire... Here, I'm not talking about the box. I'm talking about the leaflet inside it that tells you what you're taking and what's in it. You know, and it tells you what side effects it has as well, and one of them is sleepwalking, and I sleepwalk bad. I sleepwalked down the stairs and broke me fall on the radiator. You know, I sleepwalked downstairs to make myself a cup of tea. I put 3 sugars and me fucking thumb into the cup and poured me fucking tea out and woke up screaming. A big fuck off bubble on me thumb now, it's gone now. You want to see it a few weeks ago? Anyway, 40 days in, It started to capsize. Now, like I said, I don't sleep well anyway. I was super and physically spent. And now, it's gone. 52 days in. And baby, we are 38 on. That'll be it. And then after Christmas, I'm gonna start coming off each one of them. There's some of them I'm not gonna be able to come off, but I'm gonna have a go at it. But I'm not rushing myself around, putting pressure on myself. I've enough pressure on myself at the minute, fucking hell, but it's good because I can feel again. You know, that bastard medication, when I see my doctor, I'm gonna have a word with him. Sorry, my psychiatrist. And, you know, me and Mark have the same psychiatrist. His name is Dr. Ballyer. Google him. I reckon he's the second best in the country. Yeah. But, my point being, I'm more relaxed, composed. I'm thinking now before I say shit. But what I didn't realise was that medication was taking that away from me. Making, what was it my brother used to say? Making logic decisions. Thinking logic. Do you understand? Not that crazy thought, all that fucking, like I said, 52 days. I've broken my own record. See this year? This is the year of the record breaking. Fucking, cause that's all I've done this year is broke records. My own personal best. I've not hit anyone for 19 months tomorrow. I've not put my fucking hand on one person. Good morning to you, Wolf. Here, now, I've left me Instagram. I want you to add me on Instagram, right? And you can have a look through me pictures and you can fucking do what you want and yeah, like I said, because there's certain people that come in here every day, even if it's only for a few minutes, and say hello, and you know, I'm chuffed with that. I'm so happy PD apologised to me, right? Yeah, that was really nice of him. Even though I don't like him, I don't dislike him, I feel nothing anymore. I used to fantasize about bumping into him, to truth be told, but him and another fella, right? Anyway, we're not on here to talk about him. We're on here to talk about you. And for supporting me. And for coming in my channel every fucking single day. Now, 52 days. Right? Now, like I said, it took me 7 to 9 days when I was in jail to come off heroin. I come off a mood stabiliser and 30 days in, and I was like, I just stopped taking it yesterday, and I was gonna jack, I swear on me brothers and sisters' graves, I was that close to swallowing it again the other day. And I said, Jill, don't bro, 30, fucking nearly 30, you're gonna be in the 30 days soon. And it's a personal challenge that I've challenged myself to for 90 days, and it's been torture, man. I'm laughing now, I was crying 2 weeks ago. Because it's like, I'm never going to be able to get over this, you know, and then I thought my grandson, and then I thought of something else, and it's just give me that extra wind that I've so needed. Even though I am so fucked, my life is now over. There goes me boat in Spain. Oh. Oh, fucking hell, that's not chill. Nah, it is what it is, isn't it? Add me on Instagram, Mrs. Wolf. All the boys are on my Instagram. Stevie Pablo. Alright, bro. He's the colour of my brother, right? It's fucking December. It's not December. We're in October, and he's walking around with a fucking tan. You know what I mean? I remember as a baby when he was born, I was like, he's the milkman's him. The colour of him. Fucking brown as fuck. You know what I mean? But he always goes brown. But Wolf, like I said to a few people, I'll put me in. Alright, bro. Hey Al! Will you be going anywhere near gents?
Yeah, eventually.
Well, can you grab a packet of tobacco?
Text of Nasco first.
Alright, right. Get one out, my sister, you know what I mean. Morning, Paul. But yeah, back to this milk stabiliser. 52 days in. And I'm in the 30s now. Everything's about numbers to me. Everything's about a number. You know, when my kids come, it's about a number. You know, like they come up the other day, my daughter come up with my grandson, and I'm like, fuck's sake, man, hand in the pocket, here you are, mate, there you go. You know, give it to him. He's only about 12 weeks. You know, no, he's not, he's fucking more than 12 weeks. I just can't remember how many weeks he is, but he's fucking alive, because he's costing me a fortune, the little bastard. You know. But guys, listen, add me on my Instagram, because like I said, I've hit me 500 now, so I'm gonna start doing a few things. Now, I let a friend down yesterday. Yeah, I'm sorry bro, I got fucked up. You know, and I lost track of time. I was supposed to fucking get in touch with him at 5 o'clock to do this podcast right now. We'll do it tonight, or we'll do it tomorrow. And then I'll put it out there, you know, because I love this guy. He's Stevie. You see, I had a conversation with Pablo a few years ago, and I said, you know what, bro, I'd love even 2 or 3 people out of ballyer to watch me channel, and hope that I didn't embarrass them and represented them well. And you see, my mother was born on Landon Road. Now, Stevie's in the chat, so he won't let me away with it. I basically, when I was born, lived on St. Donna's Road in Kilbarrack for 4 weeks, and then we moved to Fatima Mansions, and then from Fatima Mansions to Bluebell Flats, and then from Bluebell Flats up to Ballyfermot. And I moved up with some of the biggest gangsters the country's ever had. Now, not my words, the Sunday paper, right? Here, people lie all the time, so do journalists. Now, I broke the law, and I broke a few people's jaw. 1 second, hang on. But, look that's how it is. You get in my personal space, you'll know I'm there. I'll tag you. Fuck me, you get in my personal space, I don't care if you're fucking Jesus Christ. You know, I have a duty of care to my children to protect myself from any infidel. So if you present yourself in front of me and I think that you're a risk, then you're running the gauntlet, amigo, because, yeah, there's nothing I wouldn't go to. And I used to do shit on my own and I still do it to this day. Hell, I'm a regular guy. I'm a law-abiding citizen. How about that? Well, maybe not, but... You know, I'm no fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. I break the law, so fucking what? I smoke weed every day, you bet your bollocks I break the law. Fucking right I do. Here, take me to jail. Lock me up. Throw away the key. Fuck Marcus Aurelius and Socrates and Julius Caesar. How about that, you fucking Roman fucking pagan fuck? Sorry about that outburst. What was I about to say there? Oh yeah, anyway, right, check this out. So, 52 days, right? I'm off this medication, yeah? I can feel again, I can feel me fucking head, I can feel me no, forget that, I can feel me head, right? And I'm more aware of things, I'm more alert, I'm fucking, you know what I mean? So, when I see my psychiatrist, I'm not telling him I'm off it. Because I know what he'll do straight away, but he can go fuck himself. How about that, Doc? Bro, yeah, are you taking the piss? Right, sexy time, bro, I'm gonna be a fucking dad again. You better, bollocks my what that works. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, before my sweetheart come along, I was with a woman for 23 years. I'm a loyal guy, bro. You know, 23 years. Some dickheads can't even sustain a fucking 21-day relationship. 23 years with the same person. Dylan's mother. You know. And like I said, I am a very loyal individual. You know, I believe. It doesn't matter what I believe. Fuck what I believe. But yeah, anyway, that's why I put my Instagram in the description. Because like I said, I'm going to be making a bit of content with a few people and I'm going to be putting it on Instagram. So yeah. And I'll probably do it tonight with Yowza, pre-recorded. And then I'll put it out tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, the next day. If not the next day, the next day. If not the next day, then the next day. Whenever fucking day. It'll be done. And then I'm bringing on a couple of my old friends to talk about growing up. Now, this is my chance to set a lot of things straight. The media has criticised my friends and family since the 80s. Friends, family, friends, family, friends, family. Ballyfermot has always been labelled as no good and scum. Now, the people that say that wouldn't stand in front of us. They probably live in Foxrock, yeah? Living in a goldfish bowl. Fuck you. See, Ballyfermot, it's the best place I've ever lived. It's the best place my mother ever lived. And it's the place where my mother was born. Yeah, my granddad was a randy bastard. So he had sexy time with my granny. Jesus, even thinking of it. And had my mother. And without my granddad being a randy bastard, I wouldn't be sat in front of you now, getting plastered. Yeah, he was in the army, my grandfather. He's a tough man. Boxed in the army. Now here, that tells you how my grandfather could fight. And he loved to fight. In fact, he had a fight with a few legends in ballyer. And one of them ended up losing a chunk of his fucking ear. Hey, he was a fucking cunt, Anton. He used to beat the shit out of me granny. Fuck him. But, like I said, I only respect him because he's my grandfather, like, you know, I only met him as a baby. But he put his hands on my granny, so therefore he's a cunt to me. Just like my dad's father used to do things to them. He's another cunt. Fuck my granddad, fuck him, fuck both them. Shout out to me granny Knowles though. But fuck the other cunt. See her, she can burn in hell, that bitch. She left her family with a fucking pedo. You know what I mean? Dirty animal. My dad's father, he's a fucking dirty bastard. He's dead now. Yeah, if I'd have known what I had to finding out at the cunt's funeral, I'd have killed him with me bare hands. In his sleep. He was dying of cancer. I'd have killed that cunt if I'd have known what he did to me aunties when they were kids. Yeah. Grandad, yeah, I'm gonna put a pillow over your fucking head, you. Yeah, fuck that. The only one I respect is me mother's mother, Mary Knowles. And everyone loved her in the flats where I grew up. She was like Ma Baker, man. Every day someone would knock at the door with a fucking television, a fucking Hoover, a fucking horn, whatever. Jewellery. It'd always be my nannies, they'd come too. You know. Like, she raised many boys, me granny and girls. Nearly a football team of them. And I grew up in a tough family. I have cousins that have boxed for Ireland. You know, I've done a bit myself. I've done a bit of kickboxing for 6 years. It was just like a discipline. I was losing me way, and one of my colleagues like fucking did it and said, "Boys, just come along, you know what I mean?" And fucking, you know. So I took him up on his offer and I went, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it that much that I progressed. And yeah, I impressed my teacher. You know, my instructor. I impressed him, really. Yeah. And I ended up staying there for nearly 6 years. See TJ now, my son's best friend. He's a cage fighter, right? I think he's like 13-4 or something like that. He's had about 16, 17 fights. He's got a great job. I told him here, see that, they can only get you so far, but that'll get you to see it at the table. This kid has a master's degree, as well as a bachelor's, right? Yeah, I was his daddy, because his daddy's not here, right? He's as black as my fucking top, right? He's from Ghana, just like I'm as white as that mug. I couldn't give a fuck what colour you are, what religion you are, what nationality you are. You're a man to me. You're not a black man, you're not a white man, you're a fucking man. And I'll tell you what, my G, yo, you man, he would fucking light you up. He's great on his feet, he's great on the ground. Like I said, he's working his way up, like he does a bit of jiu-jitsu and he's trying to get like up the fucking, you know what I mean, but dedication, hard work and discipline, and without them you haven't got a fucking hand, you haven't got a chance. You have to have self-control, because listen, you're fucking fighting, you're sparring with somebody and they crack you hard, and that morning you've had an argument with your missus, you're gonna end up getting fucked out of your gym for not being able to control that aggression. Do you understand? Skill's always been in session. It's not my fault if you've skipped a lesson. Do you understand? And I'm not fucking messing or effing or jeffing. You can call it a blessing. How about this? Confession. As they say, you know what I mean? Honestly. And you can have it for free. Now that's a blessing. Stevie Billings now, skills always in session. Stevie will tell you that. And I've been in class. This is my church. I learn every fucking day as much as I can. I can speak a couple of languages, whether you believe it or not. I couldn't give a cunt. And I'm working on speaking another one. But it's very hard to learn Arabic. You know, it's so hard. Like I said, I've nephews that are Muslim. It's like now, I'm teaching the midget how to speak Irish, right? Me son or me daughter will speak Irish. Not fluent, because I'm not fluent, but I'll learn them what they need to know. And I'll give them the right tools to succeed in this life. Does that make sense? You know, there is zero quit in me. I have quit. I have tried twice to take my life. Yeah, I have. And I only had the courage last week to tell my son. How do you tell your son? Guess what I tried to do? I tried to fucking kill myself with a belt and lay on a railway line. How do you tell your son that? Or your family? And that was the one big secret I was keeping from them. Don't get me wrong, I've mentioned it on here loads of times. But it's a different thing when your son sat in front of you. And in order for me to get over this hurdle, I have to put myself through hell. And hell is about 10 minutes that way. So, yeah, I pissed on the devil and jumped on fucking Aladdin's magic carpet. Whatever it takes, I know me strengths, me weaknesses. I know me value. And my value is priceless. Just like every other human being on this planet. Every one of our lives are priceless. You know, and here's how it is. It's like, see me, I am my brother's keeper. Even though I've shot them and broke both their arms, they made me do it. But you get it. If anyone went near any of them, I've already put a hole in someone for. Ask them. I didn't want to do it. But if someone says to me, I'm coming to your mum's home and I'm going to shoot your brother. Now this wasn't when I lived in Ballyfermot. This is in Manchester. Do you understand? You're going to fucking do what? You'll shoot my brother, will you? We'll see how that works out, mate. And he ended up having an accident. You know, he threatened the wrong person. And there's some people out there that aren't right in the head, that have big brothers that ain't right in the head, and you threaten my little brother. And I know where you are. We'll talk about it. Like, man. What were you saying? Now, what are you gonna do to me, brother? Rara, fuck up. Now, I'm a reckless optimist. Even though I'm 52 days off a mood stabilizer, it's not an antipsychotic. It's a mood stabilizer. Now, keyword there, mood. MOOD, you cunt. And you can't just switch your mood off like a light switch. I've always been a powder keg, and I'm the biggest teddy bear in the world. I've never hit me children. I'm not perfect. Never hit me kids. Never hit a chick in me life. I've been beat up by me kid's ma many times, because she was tough. But other than that, yeah, me granny taught me that. She taught me, see men when they're on alcohol, they beat women up. That's what soldiers do, dude. Because they see trauma in battle, and it's like they carry it with them, and they're supposed to carry it because they swore an oath and an allegiance to protect the women and children and everyone in Ireland. You know, when you take an oath to protect your people, that means your life's over, in a way. You do whatever it takes to honour that emblem. Who's calling me babe? Bro, I'm not even interfering, I'm not saying a word. Stevie fucking... see, Stevie has more nicknames than the Great Gatsby. Stevie from Stevie Parkins, Stevie Billings, Stevie Wonder, Stevie fucking Romeo, Stevie Gigolo, Stevie Casanova. Woo! I buzz off of me. I think it's deadly, man. I love Stevie. Stevie's been very loyal to me. You know what I mean? And like I said, I forgive everybody that's ever did anything on me on YouTube. The only one I'll never forget is Foxy. I fantasize about him. I dream about it. Because he knows what I'm gonna do. Anyway. Stevie. 517. What about... I think we're about 90 other way. And Stevie, to do it in the first year, bro. Do you know how much satisfaction I get out of it? But check this, Stevie. I said to Pablo, you know that movie, Field of Dreams, build it and they'll come. Hey, I've lost many friends while I've been over here, and each one has took a bit of me soul, right? It's like holding a t-shirt up in the air, in the sunlight, and you can see all these holes. That's what my soul's like, right? And like I said, I've lost so many friends since I've been over here, and the guilt, and I miss me friends so much. But when you have children, I didn't want my kids anywhere near that life. So if that meant me sacrificing One sec, guys. Oh, fucking. Right, sorry about that. Sorry, we already have pizza. But, baby. Stevie, you're one smooth bastard, you, bro. But you know what, bro? You should be more discreet. You never know who's watching. But what can I say? You know, Stevie is the channel's fucking Casanova, you know? I think it's funny, I think it's deadly and all. But you're gonna get bit in the arse one of these days, you, Mr. Billings. I tell you what though, you're brave, I'll give you that. But, nah, listen here. See, Stevie's always been loyal to me. And if anybody says certain things to me, he'd be the first one to block them. You know. And like I said, there's only one Stevie Billings. You know. He gave me a massive compliment once. He said in a live, there's only one Joe McDonald, and it's like it just cracked me up, you know. But I started all this, guys, right? I'm gonna make a cup of tea and I'm gonna tell you a few things, right, about me plan. For my channel going forward. This is why I put me Instagram in. So, this week, at one point, I am gonna do a 2-hour podcast with my friend Gerard Yowza Tyndall. And I'm going to ask him about 20 questions, Stevie, I know, yeah. Well, Stevie, I'm gonna pop on now, the odd time. I had to wait till I got to 500, Stevie, to do it. You know, and here, if I can do me shit a third as good as Roland does his, and how they come across. See me, I don't give people a time to talk. Do you understand? I keep putting in and I won't shut up, but when you're a podcaster, it's a different ball game. I'm just gonna introduce the fella and I'm gonna let him talk. And I'm going to listen for a change. And a few of me mates from Cherry Orchard have reached out to me, right? And a lot of these guys, other people would say are real tough guys. Real tough guys, yeah? And a lot of my mates have done jail, just like I have. Okay? Now, the only difference between a lot of them and me is they done their sentences. I was on bail for 5 months, right? And the judge, I don't know why, but he was in a bad mood that morning. And he gave me bail. Within 2-3 hours I was out of jail. See, that night I was on a ferry to Manchester. I had a son and I said to myself in my cell, after knocking one of the Mitchells out, yeah, and there was a screw there that wrote me up about, I'd say, I know I said about 30 times, but I'd say he wrote me up easy 20. He didn't like me because it's from Ballyfermot and I helped take stuff off him when I was 15, and 6 years later I found myself in front of him as a screw in Mountjoy prison. Imagine that. A fucking screw he was. 6 years later, I was at the being in England and coming home for me fucking let me call that people. Yeah, he was a fucking screw. Guys, just give me a second. I'm just having a cup of tea. One sec. One step at a time, just you and I, just you and I. You're the only one. Same passing like the sun. One step at a time. Oh shit. Oh Lord have mercy. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I have this idea right now. Like I said, a lot of times I do forget, guys. I'll start something and then I'll go on to something totally different. And what I've noticed is, in 52 days, it's like I can finally feel me fucking head again. You know, and it's like for over 2 decades, I've taken this milk stabiliser and I've researched that, and like I said, there's side effects are irreversible, right? Now, if you're ever on a fucking medication, in fact, yeah, today, look at hey Shirley, look at the box with your medication in it. Any medication where it says do not drive or operate machinery, look at the fucking side effects. Not on the box, on the fucking leaflet inside the box. Dummy. And I'm a fucking dummy because I didn't read the box. So read the fucking boxes. You know. And I know half these that come in here are on fucking meds. Read the fucking bastard leaflet. But for, like I said, venlafaxine, I was on 225 milligram, and you know what? It was easier coming off heroin. How fucked is that? 9 days it took me to get off heroin in a cell in Mount Joy prison. And I got off it. And I never fucking went near it ever fucking again. 29 years we're coming up to now. Just another personal achievement for me. And I have many in me locker, trust me. That benefits me and me family. And me children. And their children. And their children. Education is the way forward. If you're a has-been like me, I has been here, I has been there, I has been every fucking everywhere. I grew up in that world. And it doesn't get any more risky than Cherry Orchard Avenue. Cartel land. Gangster. Ronan, will you fuck off saying I'm no fucking gangster, bro. I'm a nobleman, me. I'm a shepherd. I'm a defender of my housing estate. Just like a lot of other Irish men on this housing estate, and this is why everyone knows Basic is run by the Irish, not by Mancunians. by fucking Hus. And I'm part of Hus, even though I'm not a traveller. I see I have loads of it. And I've loads of gypsy friends too. And they're the best gypsy men in the country. All the Keenans and the Collinses. Even Michael Collins, you curly-headed gypsy bastard. I love you. You are so handsome. It's a pity you support Liverpool FC, you gypsy bastard. Come around, bro. If you're fucking watching, I have some cake for you. But yeah, I love Michael Collins, man. It's like the gypsy community get an awful time. Oh, pitch society. Now I get a lot of travellers when they go on certain car parks or whatever. They make a lot of mess, right? Whatever, right? But all travellers get looked upon like that. But it's not that way in this city. Because there's a lot of travelling people that have settled, that live in houses, no caravans. Know what I mean? You're not allowed a fucking caravan in your bleeding garden over here. You know what I mean? It's like fucking... I had one in my front garden to use as fucking what have you. And the council fucking sent me a letter saying that I'm not allowed to have another fucking... Fuck off, mate. It's for me fucking lives, you prick. Anyway, it ended up going. 6 years ago, I started this channel called Fighting Back United. And in 6 years, 47,000 people have watched it. And I enjoyed the channel at the time. And I knew a geek who was very good at a lot of stuff when it comes to YouTube, technology, gadgets. This guy is Inspector Gadget. With a tail between his fanny. And he said, I'm going to help your channel grow, watch. Wait, you see tonight, I guarantee you'll have an extra 200 subs. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Stevie Billings texts me in the chat. He's in the chat right now, and Stevie Billings sent me a message. He said, Jewett, go look at your subs, bro. You've got 800 and something. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, you mad cunt. You know I don't. You know what I mean? Stevie said, Jewett, go look at your fucking subs, bro. Stevie, many had I got on Fighting Back United. We were in the 800s, weren't we? On the other channel. See, this is what I'm saying. Stevie's been in both channels. Chopper, Pablo, fucking... Now, I can mention 50 people. And I'm going to write down all the people that has ever been kind to me. And when I say kind, I don't mean financially kind, I mean kind. And respectful. I had 868 subs. I was 132. I was 132 away from 1,000 subs. And I had to give him me fucking password in order for him to get into my channel to put fucking whatever. That's what I thought. Anyway, what I didn't know was this cunt had an agenda. He was pumping me full of this RSI oil. Right? And like I said, it was taking away the pains in my knees. I have holes in my knees, right? And I've ripped both of them, torn both ACLs. You know what I mean? Ruptured them. Me left one especially. Anyway, I trusted this person and he slapped the URL channel on me. He put a URL on it as a contingency plan. If we fell out, he was gonna fuck me over. He was gonna fuck with me channel, and that's what he did. But he didn't just fuck with me channel, he fucked with me head. I felt like I was man-groomed by a fucking 55-year-old. And I was so embarrassed, and it took away a bit of my dignity and my pride. And I said, what am I going to do about that? Now, we can do it a few ways. And it doesn't matter about the ways, but I'll tell you the way I want to do it. Fighting Back United, 6 years, 47,000 people have watched me channel, me videos. 10 months, straight out ballyer, 130,000 individual accounts watch my videos in 10 months. That is triple Fighting Back United nearly. And I've only started. Stevie, you know that I've made nearly 3,000 videos, right? Stevie, I've just opened up a TikTok. I'm wounded about my old Twitter account. But yeah, if you're not, add me on Instagram. And that way, if you ever want to say hello, whatever, you know what I mean, you can say hello. You know, most of me mods are on my Facebook. Or not my Facebook, you won't get me Facebook. You'll get me Instagram. Only friends get that. You know, Pablo, Stevie and Chopper are on my Facebook. Like, you don't forget the people that help you to get... Listen, I don't make any money off YouTube, and that's on my children's lives. The only time I'd make money is if someone buys me a coffee, and the last person that bought me a coffee was about fucking 8-9 days ago, and before that, it was a few months back. And Pablo, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I do this every fucking day. You know, but I made me missus a promise. Once I do this podcast with Yowza, I'm gonna start making a lot more shorts, because there's no point in me doing lives and shit, cause it's like I said, I can't. You know what I mean? It's like I have to be selfish and think about myself. You know what I mean? I have a lot of things to look forward to. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, and God and me chick and me kids have given me life back. You know, and here, you don't get many second chances, and I've had more than 10 chances. Do you understand? It's like, so I'm taking this. Well, thanks for coming in, missus. Well, yeah, my dishes are in the fucking sink, and that's where they're staying for now. I'm having my tea and I'm having a fucking joint. But thanks for coming in, Mrs. Wolf. Hey, fucking lock your doors. Stevie Billings is around you. He's gonna puff and blow your house down. Nah, look, I'm just glad I'm alive. You know. It's like I wasted so many years dwelling on the past. And when you're a certain mindset and you try bury things, sometimes you try bury your past, mate, you may as well dig 2 graves. Cause somebody will always remember you. And PD, what he was told off a rat bastard who isn't allowed in Cherry Orchard anymore because he owes people money. Scumbag heroin crack dealer he is. I won't mention the rat's name. But he told PD that I used to rob drug dealers apparently. And I've shot a few people, I've been shot by the IRA, fucking all that shit. You know, and he got me in a lot of trouble because I had a lot of mates ringing me and he hadn't rang me for years saying, Jude, what the fuck are you going around telling people about? I said, what are you on about? I said, I never told anyone fuck all. I said, it was some fucking dickhead on YouTube called fucking PD, but since then, I've no issue with that fella anymore. He can slag the bollocks out of me all he wants, you know what I mean? It is what it is. The man triggered me and I took it personal. And as a man, he apologised, so. But long story short, this individual, I'm not saying his name, Steve. Anyway, he kept running his mouth calling me a rat, saying that I was a Joey, I was this, I was that, I was... Yeah, he said a lot of things about me. Now, when you call someone a rat, listen, that's a death sentence. Cause if you're a rat, you can't be trusted. Hell, you know too much. And a lot of my friends have gone out that way. Carrying secrets, dying with them. You wanna get on that merry-go-round and think you're a tough guy and fuck with guns and drugs? See how long you last in that city. It's structured, you see, it's like a termite mind and mound. Like I said, I can represent both sides of the Liffey. Because I have friends and family both sides of the Liffey. I have friends and family who are in jail in Mountjoy prison, Wheatfield prison, Portleys prison, McGarvey. Now that's without Style, Risley, Garth, Strangeways, Forest Bank, Wakefield. Shout out to everyone that's locked up, man. Yo, you, man. Do your time, don't let your time do you, then. Say nothing. Still. Enough said. Like I said, I pray a lot. Like sometimes I get on one knee in front of the Blessed Lady, that holy statue in front of me mother and father, and I begged them just to send me a fucking sign. And I read signs. I told you, I'm not a gypsy, but I have kin and I can see. Some people call it a gift. It's a fucking burden. It's a curse. I see shit before it happens now. How fucked up is that? And hell, I'm off my mood stabiliser 52 days. Me brothers will tell you, I've always had that gift. Look at seeing's believing, and unless you're here, there, everywhere. Just like action to me speaks louder than words. There's talkers and there's doers. To be or not to be, to do or not to do. That's the question. Like, there's a lot of people in life that are just comfortable in their little bubble. And you do not want to change. They're like a fucking Dory, a fucking Stanley or a Karen. You know, the world owes you fuck all. Nobody owes you fuck all. YouTube doesn't owe you fuck all. And if you want to go down the biblical road, forgive them, Father, for they have sinned. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they are doing. Do unto others as they do to you. You know, who are you to judge? Shout out to all the false prophets out there. Anyway, back to the situation, Stevie, right? Now, this person kept running his mouth and calling me names. And he hurt me feelings. So, he tried to come on YouTube and tell a load of bollocks, mate. And everything he said, yeah, say shit like that with conviction. Yeah, I blocked about 6 kids in the last week. Bro, listen, do you know what? It's somebody trying to be a dickhead. Even on Facebook, bro. Anton Stevie's from Dublin. Like I said, Stevie, you get people that do want to destroy my credibility. And here, you know, all the ones that said I was this, I was that, including a dickhead from Cork, without saying too much, saying that I killed my brother and sister at 25 or 26, bro. Do you know how upset that made me? My little brother was 4 and my little sister was 7 months old, and I struck that match, bro. Now, this year, I've been able to forgive myself. My mother died not being able to forgive herself, or my father, but I know they're looking down on me and be delighted that I forgive myself, because it was an accident, you know. But like I said, and it messed me up a bit, right? So you put me on the Ritalin at 8. You know, fucking, like, the first friend I lost was Keith Collins, and I think within that year I'd lost 3 friends. And in Ireland, yeah, it's different to England. In England, when you die, it takes nearly fucking 2 weeks to get buried. In Dublin, you're in the ground within 3-4 days. You know, it's so different over here. You know, Stevie, what was I just talking about a minute ago? Because, forgive me guys, like I said, I'm fucking trying so hard, mate. You've no idea how hard it is. Like I said, I've come off heroin 29 years ago nearly, Stevie. And that bastard mood stabilizer, bro. Fucking 30 days in, bro. I was still clucking. 40 days in, bro. I was that fucking close, Stevie, to running down the stairs and just swallowing it. And having a cup of tea with it. But, thank God, 52 days in now. And I'm 38 away, bro. And I'm so fucking proud of myself. And, obviously, I've just become a grandfather this year and a father again. So that does things to a man. But Stevie, I know who it is. You know what I mean? And he's watching right now. And you know what? He's lured himself to texting me on Facebook. Here, dummy, yeah? I always see how long the accounts are, how old they are. And I have a few accounts that were made in October. How stupid, you know what I mean? Oh, can we become friends? And I went, fuck no. You know what I mean? I watched a few of your videos, dude. You're fit. You did. Well, am I? Well, fuck you. Then you're getting blocked for saying that. You know we have a missus. So well, you know what I mean. Most people do. Know what I mean? Here, I've no interest. You know, I have a chick. You know, I'm loyal to her. You know, fuck's sake, I always get people flirting with me all the time. You know what I mean? And it's just harmless. It's not like, you know what I mean? I'm spoken for. I love my chick. You know. But what I've learned is, me faith is helped me as well. Because like I said, when you're going through a storm on your own, and you have to paddle the bastard thing on your own, or you have to steer it, you don't know where you're going. All you have is a compass, and that's it. You know, and yeah, long story short, you can only lead people to water, but it's up to them to swim, you know. You can't do the swim for them. Even though a lot of times people would offer. You know, addiction has followed me all my life. I was a heroin addict, I was a fucking crack cocaine addict, I was a fucking, you name it, I did it. You know, and I was hurting. You know, and even though that might sound silly, addiction isn't silly. There's nothing silly about it. It's fucking serious as fuck. And a lot of us when we're having stress or we go through things like, for instance, one of our kids are sick, or you lose a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, people tend to have a few fucking drinks, you know what I mean, or a few Valium, whatever, to calm the fuck down. Some will take heroin, some will take cocaine, some will take opiates, some will take whatever. And there is no fucking difference between alcohol, hey Pablo, alcohol and drugs. Do you think cocaine gives a fuck whether you're from Africa, whether you're black, whether you're from Tunisia, where your skin is brown? Do you understand? It doesn't matter where you're fucking from. You know, I don't look at men as black men, white men, fucking, you know what I mean? You're a man. Whether you're a gypsy man, a black man, an Asian man, a Christian, Muslim, a Hindu, Buddhist. You're a fucking man with a pair of balls. Except somebody has vaginas down there. Yeah. Like I said, men like to be men, and I like role play and foreplay, and I like to taste my meal before I play with it. Like a gazelle in a lion tiger cage. He has zero chance. I'm gonna squish his neck till he stops breathing, and then gonna consume his carcass. How you me, she? How's it going? Hey Pablo, how's it going? There he is, there's the man himself. Pablo, hang on. Well, that's what I'm going to start doing. Now listen, right. So last night I was supposed to do a thing with yours, alright, a 2-hour podcast, right. Now I was going to pre-record it. But Pablo, I got too fucked up. I went and put 2.3 of Cali in a joint. And I'm like, yeah, I'll smoke this, no fucking problem. And bro, I did smoke, no problem, but what I realised was 2 hours had passed and I was like, fuck, I am so fucked. And I've not been able to feel fucked. Since I've been on that mood stabiliser, bro, I can feel it. I went on a whitey the other day. Bro, yeah, I smoke bushes now, bro. I fucking went on a white one the other day. And I am not lying. Because where I'm sitting, my bud looks fine, bro. Wagwan. Yeah, it looks, I have some California, yeah. And I have a few others. Yeah, so shout out to Mother Nature and Pablo in this video. And Stevie Billings for being the smoothest motherfucker on my channel. Stevie's got fucking, I tell you one thing, man. I'm a big fan of your work. A big fucking fan. Pablo, you know I love you, bro. And when I finally go past Fighting Back United, Pablo was gonna make me the best video ever. We are coming in hot. Pablo, out of everyone, you know how hard I've worked. And build it and they will come. And bro, I remember when you sent me that Christmas card, I still have it up in my studio, right? And I look at it sometimes and I'm like, that's what I get satisfaction out of. Because now I know that I have about 170 people from Ballyfermot watching me. How deadly is that, bro? You know, and like I said, it's only a matter of time. And Pablo will make the best video ever. Do you like Top Gun? Highway through the danger zone. Yeah, motherfucker, buckle up. Buckle up, you motherfucker. But it's Tuesday, I'm alive, day 52. What can I say? You know, Pablo, God works in mysterious ways. And he's blessed me again. And it's woken me up. Pablo, I don't know what else to say. And I think it's because of the mood stabiliser. This is, ever since I put that down my neck, Pablo, this is the longest I've ever gone without it. And it's because of me news that I got with Lisa. And you know yourself, bro. I have a grandson. And my eldest son asked me to live for him. He said to me, Dad, would you die for me? Bro, I had this conversation with Dylan. Now, you're on my Facebook, you see everything I post that he does, right? So, long story short, he made me watch a few videos and I was like, fucking hell. Now, do you see that? I was like, what can you say? Now, this was a while ago. But it kind of was the road to letting everything go, letting the past go, letting me ma go, let me dad go, and think how they'd want me to be, and how to act, and carry myself. You see, I was raised by soldiers. And I'll always have that mentality. Just because you can't see my uniform doesn't mean I ain't wearing it. But check this out. Like Pablo and Stevie, every fucking single day now. Don't get me wrong, I have a few other Irish people that, like I said, I have people there. Look, there's the blessed lady, there's the mother, and there's my father. And they will be taken home next year. Now, Pablo, there's your Christmas card up there, look. 1 second, bro. Yeah. There's my little brother. There's me dad. There's me dad. Mario's over here somewhere, bro. Hang on. Stay there. Right, so, oops, fucking hell, sorry. Yeah, here, I've been starting early, sorry guys, right, so, that's me hat stand, by the way, my man, yeah. So, anyway, fuck's sake, man, I hate this shit when that happens, man, all my hats. Now, I'm a football fan, right, so, there's me, that's the man chair, don't worry, that duvet is fucking, it's fucked. It's like, I'm always spilling shit, so, anyway, look what I find myself buying, look Pablo. Like, you know, and it's silent night at the most comfiest, so, you know, we want the little man or the little one to have, like, whatever. It's not about me anymore. It never has been. It's just a journey, never mind the destination. Where I'm from, loose lips sink ships. I want to shout out to my cousin Carl, who's not here anymore. I want to shout out to the dickhead who let me take that picture. Ha. Anyway, shout out to my cousin Carl, MacDonald boy. What are you doing there? Get over there. Get over there beside him. What are you doing there? You stay there, little Ted. But anyway, look, live and let live. I am a Manchester United fan, just as for the 97. Live and let live. Or just let it be. Here. You will eat cake, and it's called humble pie. Anyway, this is my little studio. Don't mind my jacket there. The shocking truth is, here, you've gone and woke me up. Elephants give birth to midgets. People have told me I'm crazy for years, so yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. My studio now, my picture fell down there. Watch. Now, like I said, I've read my man's book. I'm a big Peaky Blinder fan, and yeah, you'll understand in 6 months. But anyway, there's my best friend up there, look, who I'll never forget, but look, he wouldn't want me being miserable, so I'm living for him as well. Oh, they're the three most important men in my life. Loose lip sink ships, right? Now, I did tell you, I always have a backup plan. I knew I'd get this. I knew this would happen. I didn't think it'd happen in that length of time though. You know, 10 months. That's me dad's training top. He went from being a Man City fan to a Man United fan to a Man City fan. He got a 13-year-old kid's heart, and the kid was 13. His name was Daniel, the same as me dad. Yeah, same as me little brother Daniel. And me dad got a 13-year-old lad's heart. Imagine that. And he turned into a City fan, and we buried him in blue, and I put a couple of Man United jerseys in him. Just with him, because he would have gotten it. This is my mother's prayer here. You see, my mother knew I was troubled. But you know what? See, here's how it's going to go from now on. We are in recovery mode, baby. And I made me little studio, what it is. It's not a lot. But like I said, it's mine. I want to shout out to Jimmy the Gent, aka Zeus, who gave me these two 16-foot canvases. The Rolling Stones, loose lip sink ships. The one and only number 10, Messi. My favourite number 10 of all time. But I'm doing this for him. I'm doing it for him. And I'm doing it for them. Except her. Because when my dad got his heart transplant, he turned into a child, a 13-year-old. You've no idea. But like I said, I was blessed to have the time with him. Although when I was young, he fucking done a lot of bad shit to me. But my granny always used to say that here. Let it be, Jude. She knew. He knew how big my testicles were. And you know what? See him, only he knew the limit I'd go to. But he's not here anymore, but I am, man. Every year I celebrate now. That, like, I'm not, what's the point in fucking being upset anymore? I've done that for too long. You've seen me at my worst here. I've not even started here, and I've not even finished. But there has to be a start, a middle and an end, right? I'll tell you one thing. See loose lips where I'm from here? This isn't YouTube no more. This isn't the dickhead you were talking to for the last 6 years. Go look. 10 months, 130,000 people. Fighting Back United, 6 years. 47,000 people watched. 10 months in, my channel, we're nearly at 520 and 130,000 people. Loose lip sync ship, motherfucker. Right, I'm coming back downstairs. Anyway, like I said, yeah, here. That's just one of my coats. Leave that there, I love this. See this coat has to be the most comfortablest coat you could wear. Oh, fucking, like I said, oh fuck's sake, man. What are you doing over there? Stay there. Come here, you cunt. Sorry, guys. Fucking thing. Right, you can't. Stay there. Ah! Stay there, you bitch. Right. Come on, we're gone. We're gone. Big up, Pac-Man. Guys, you're gonna have to wait a second, okay? Oh. Give me strength. Look at that. Oh shit, how you, Big G? Ah, no, bro, listen, we're good now. It's like, if you don't know anything about me, bro, you'll learn a fucking hell of a lot about me in the coming, in, it's like, next year is where I'll grow my channel. And I'll go past a certain Cork man who said he will get 7,000 subs and he is still stuck on 1.5. I guarantee you, by this time next year, I'll go past your shit little channel. Cause I can and I will. Cause I'm a driven motherfucker, yeah. I wanna show you something. You're not dealing with the same person, I'll show you why. I tried to quit twice like a bitch. I just couldn't deal with the nightmares anymore, sorry. Anyway, I wanna show you something. Now we're here. Normally I get mine in a blister pack, yeah. I want to show you something, yeah. If you're ever put on a mood stabilizer called venlafaxine, now listen to what I'm saying to you. Is that pink capsule correct? Now, what the motherfuckers don't tell you is, and I only found this by accident, come here, divine intervention, watch this, right? I'm gonna empty it, watch, wait, you see how many there is, guys. So if you're ever putting this particular medication here, read the fucking side effects, watch. Now what I didn't know, no wonder I was so fucking lucky, guys. Come here, watch. Look what's coming out of that. Oh shit, one's fell on the ground, right, so watch this, right. So, 1, there's 3, oh fuck, one's gone in the bin. 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. One went in the bin. 18 of them I've been taking for about 20 years. And I'm day 52. Even looking at them, I'm sweating. But like I said, they're only good for one place, them, you know. And I'll show you exactly where they're going, mate. They're going in there, bro. That's the difference of the person you're dealing with now. Because I can feel everything. Once again. I can feel everything. You know. Well, yeah. And here, guys, not just that medication. If you're if you're taking antidepressants today, right? Look in your fucking box, and there's a leaflet. Go and look at the fucking side effects and what it can do. You know, and one of the main fucking side effects is sleepwalking, and I've done that for years. You know. I've been tormented for years. I've had burning children come to me for years. And now I've forgiven myself. They all stop visiting me. How brilliant is that? Yeah. But here, I know that you're all loving the YouTube, but you ain't here. But I am. So, I have a friend I know a couple of years called Jared. He went to Colombia to, I think he was seeking redemption or some kind of spirituality, fucking enlightenment, a journey of spirituality, enlightenment, redemption. And when you do ayahuasca treatment, right, it's a drink. It's like a tribal remedy, okay? And when you take it, apparently you see a whole life from being in your mother's womb. I know that might that might sound insane, but here, listen. That's exactly what it does. These tribal elders here, like I said, I was the number one thing that was driven into my fucking stupid head as a kid was, always respect your elders. Always. you know, the shit I've got off a few people, and because they're older than me, I've tried to keep my tongue. I don't like budgies or pretty pollies. You know what I mean? Who just need. I don't understand. I don't get why men seek certainty off people on YouTube. What's that all about? Like, I never get that shit. But there again, I'm not like most of these, and that's not me being a dick or arrogant, but see me, anything I've ever done, or anyone that's ever done anything on me, that I've had a chat with, I'll tell you, he come in his own, that cunt, and there was 5 of us in the gap with weapons. Yeah. This is Manchester. Here, fuck's sake, when I first moved over here, they put me next door to a fucking Mac 10 holding motherfucker. You know what I mean? He even showed it to me with pride. You know, I lived next door to him, and I had a little altercation with him one night, because he wouldn't fuck off me wall, and cut long story short. Anyway, so, a few months later, it's like there was fucking police, there was fucking... The dickhead hid a gun in my garden without me knowing. He hid a couple in a few other fucking people's garden. Here, I don't give a fuck. It's not mine. Here, an Irishman, you've just come over. You're not even here to hear and we found a gun in your garden. You're trying to tell me it's your next door neighbours. Yeah. What, and you expect me to believe? I couldn't give a fuck what you believe, mate. It's what you can prove in court. Anyway, shout out to everybody who's alive. Shout out to Big G for always insulting me and putting a smile on my face. Shout out to Stevie and Pablo for coming in every fucking day. Chopper. I want to shout out to Sean Wayne. Banter City all day long. Shout out to Jockney. Team Braveheart I am, all the fucking way. My second name is Scottish. You know what I mean? And now, like I said, I'm so glad I stayed over all that shit. You know what I mean? And here, I could have having 2,000 subs. Just imagine I start calling people out. You're telling me that, what I've noticed now is, my way forward, I'm going to do podcasts with people, not on fucking YouTube, proper men, where I'm from, not nerds. Some of my mates don't even know how to find my channel on YouTube, because they're not into all that. But, in the last 6 months, I have about 170 people watching me from fucking Cherry Orchard. And you know what? If you had saying that to me 10 years ago, Jewett, one day, a measly 170 people will be watching you. Not 170,000, not 1,700. Do you understand? 170 people around now from Ballyferm will watch me on a regular basis. And they get me because here, if I was telling lies, one of them would say something. Now, you always get dickheads that don't like you for whatever reason, that have to make up lies. Now, lies spread quicker than the truth on YouTube. And you've got till the time I finish my drink, mate, to tell me what I need to know, and I will let you go. TikTok. Where's my money, Jake? Where's my money, Jake? Yo, Jake, where's my money, man? Wait, sorry, I just have to do, yeah, shout out to all the tough guys all around the world, yeah? This is what you call gangster. don't do themselves, just like Mrs. Bull said. They don't do themselves, right? Fucking hell, man. Bastard thing. Sorry, guys. You fucking cover over here and you fuck off. You go. No, that'll do, right, come on. Back in, for fuck's sake, bro. Gonna have to feed the squirrels. Fuck's sake, man. Getting fed up feeding them bastards. Do you understand? He fucking does me nothing, bro. What will we be wearing today? We'll go with the ballyer one, won't we? No, sorry. Oh yeah, we could go with the Boy George look, what you reckon? Now I have a tracksuit to match this and for the crack I'm gonna wear it on Christmas Day. You know, 'cause me and my brothers we play poker on a Christmas Day. Now look, I've just been doing the washing. Now here I am, not a gay, but I have something to say. I have a podcast and it's coming your way. How are you, Wanderer? But nah, look I have a sense of humour. I went into town and I bought myself a couple of things. And I seen this hat and I was like, I know it looks cheesy as fuck, but I just thought, like, I've outfits that'd go with that. Now I wouldn't wear it out there, you know what I mean? If I was at a party or something, you know, fucking, I'm a boring cunt nowadays, cause you know what I mean. I don't do nothing but smoke weed. You know what I mean? Rocking up at the old. Do you really want to hurt me? I fucking dare you to try. Do 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 do. That's where I'm from. Fucking there, mate. In fact, hang on a minute. I'll be back. Let me go get me fucking pop. Oh! Fuck's sake.
He'd be the first to tell you that, for sure. I mean, this guy was a force like I had never seen. It was crazy. You know, a guy that size, generally that size are a little timid.
Certified.
They don't want to be tall. They don't want to be big. And this dude he did not care. He was mean. He was nasty.
Entrance, exit wounds.
He was vindictive. I mean, he
And
was,
my whole body's
I
fucked.
wish he was in the jail. I would have had 12
But my
rings.
spirit is unbreakable. I'm a son of ballyer, a soldier of ballyer. And I'll always be forever straight out ballyer. And I'm proud, you know why? My people are watching me. Fuck YouTube. My own mates, even their kids, are watching me. That didn't know anything about me. I'm just an ordinary lad that come off a fucking mad housing estate that grew up with. I just wanted to be one of the boys and I accomplished that. I'm one of the originals. Do you understand? And yowza Tyndall, brother, this week we're doing it.
I don't. It's real shit. I mean, listen.
Yeah, here. I'm from a little place where you get a nickname from.
You know, he would say, okay,
You understand?
throw me the ball.
We don't play.
The media would take
You
it
understand?
across
We
the
don't
stuff.
play, Dan.
If you were in shape,
Yeah.
by the time I run down on a fast break and run back,
We
and
do
then
not
run down,
play
you're still coming down the first time.
in Ballyfermot.
What the hell do you want me to do?
And we don't play in Manchester either. Because there's crazy people that go around with guns that'll actually put one literally right through your kneecap. I miss you. Miss you.
Fox, my teammates, they all
That didn't
thought I
miss.
was absolutely crazy.
Now you get me fucking gauge in your face, mate. See this?
After that, they were like, okay,
Bang.
you're certifiable.
I knock it through a door.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I know you're doing that to twist your door, mate, boom! Broken nose on the floor. I have my camera here. Now look how stupid you look. Now you have a broken me nose. Your nose here.
That day was a big turning point for him because it was
That's
like,
foreplay.
talking trash and saying
Now my friends will tell you,
challenging him on that.
I did a lot of fucked up shit.
It's like, this kid's crazy.
And I'm hoping one day His Majesty can forgive me.
So that's kind of the beginning.
But one thing I am not ashamed of is where I am from. And I am from a place where men are given nicknames by men. Do you understand? Men give out nicknames. Men who spent decades of their life in jail. Just like some of their friends and family. I've been to fucking jail. Right? I'm not proud of it. And neither are my friends. Because motherfucking journalists for 3 decades have been writing shit. Every fucking cunt. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I lost my composure. 1 second. Yeah. You won't tell me Ballyferm is not good.
First year, 18 years old, man. 18 years old.
Like,
I must have been out of my
yeah, hang on. Anyway,
The story continues.
so,
The story continues. So,
where I'm from, people get nicknames. And it sticks with them. And people know you that more than your nickname than they do your own fucking name. Okay, now I've had private conversations with some of my friends and they fucking have said, bro, don't call me that. That's not my name. You know, and I'm like, you know something, I'm so proud of you for growing up. It's like, I was lucky enough to grow up with some of the finest families Ireland's ever seen, apparently. And I've seen them all. I went to school with a lot of guys over the years, many people. You know, and I still have family living in Gallantstown. You know, my uncle Fran, Lord rest, like, I'm not going into it, but my family live in Gallantstown, in the heart of it. The Knowles, the Boylans, like me, he's married to a Boylan, but he's a Knowles, but all my friends still live up there. In fact, one of my fucking closest one of the best friends I had growing up as a kid was definitely Kenneth O'Driscoll and Anthony, as his name was Harpo. And like I said, his dad had a lot of respect for my granny because as kids, like Harpo's ma lived in the same block as me gran, and there was like 4 balconies, and my nanny lived like on the third and they lived in the bottom, and my uncle Fran, who lives in Gallantstown now, lived in the same block. So this is how I was so close to certain individuals that live up in Cherry Orchard, because I lived in Bluebell Flats with them, 4 families, and we all moved up to Ballyferm. You know, it's like, and my mother was born on Landon Road in Ballyferm, so that makes her straight out of Ballyer, right? You don't see my vision, I see it, and I proved every motherfucker wrong. In 10 months, I've nearly taken back what was taken from me. And that's a thing that anybody who knows me around me, now I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, not a fighter man, I'm a defender, and I'm good at it. But you take something from me and I'm aware of it, I'm coming for it. Even if it's 10 subs more, or even if it's your eye, I'll take it. And it wouldn't be the first I have taken out. You just don't tell people about that. When I was on the cesspit and everybody was calling everybody out, I knew, you don't call anyone out because you have the potential to kill them stone dead. For what? A fucking poxy YouTube channel. You have to know your strengths, weaknesses, and your strength and your wealth and your worth. And it's not worth my time putting my hands on anybody, because when I put my hands on you, either you're gonna hurt me or you're getting hurt. Fucking tough man, a hard man, or a fighting man. I can fight and defend myself. Have I ever called anyone out? Ever? Now here, if I was serious about growing my channel, I'd do what every other dickhead done on YouTube and regretted it, because it's up there forever. I've already fucking made a show of me fucking for 10 generations of McDonald's. Look here, he should be working in McDonald's, the fucking clown, you know, what's he saying? But like I said, 52 days off this medication, and I've been taking it for 2 decades, so even talking to you now, it's like, it's crazy, because I'm more aware, I'm more alert. Whoops, something's gonna happen. What's just happened? Hey Clint. Well, like I said, I put myself through torture because it was holding me hostage in my own mind, that medication. And when I say, Stevie, I couldn't feel my head for many years, I'm not lying, bro. See now, I can feel me fucking head, Stevie. You know, when I take a drag of a joint, bro, I can fucking feel the effects of it, Stevie. 52 days. That motherfucker never told me there was 18 tablets in one capsule. No wonder, bro. I've been on YouTube for nearly, say, 6 years it took to do Fighting Back United, right? And in 6 years ago, 47,000 views, right? The channel in 6 years. In 10 months, my new channel, we're on nearly 520, and I've hit 130,000 viewers in fucking 10 months. How's that for a fucking return? Anyway, I want to thank the man who motivated me. I've had a word with my G, and I said, Wagwan Big Dog, can you make a song for somebody who motivated me, and also for somebody who hurt my feelings? When you stole my channel, I felt like you groomed me. But it's okay, I forgive you. And I'd be a liar if I said I didn't fantasize about meeting you one day. You and your boy. I know you like your boy, and I submitted him in 10 minutes, so once I go past you, your name will never come out of my mouth. But one thing I'm going to remind you of, where I'm from. Now, I know legends. You're a legendary nerd, creep, hill walking, moor walking, with your dog, your headlamp, your GoPro, your duct tape, your hammer, your fucking pliers. Bro, you've a BTK kit in your car, buying torch or kill. Shit show. Has balls, I'll give him that, he's not scared of me. But like I said, he slapped the URL on my channel. I thought he was a friend, but ended up being foe, so he had to go. So he jumped overboard, amigo, and started swimming. Here, you're not gonna fucking hold me back, mate. I'll start all over again, and guess what? In 10 months, I've obliterated Fighting Back United. 3 times the numbers have watched me. And I'm about 90 away. And we have a special video for you. In fact, I'm gonna let you listen to the promo. And this is just for you, Mr. Fox. Are you ready? Weapons hot. Incoming. Give me a second, motherfucker. Anyway, hey, we're gonna have a good day. I want to thank everybody and all the new people who sub to the channel, that come into the channel, that watch me content. Yeah, I want to thank you all. Even if you don't like me, you know what I mean? I'm good with that. I don't like me sometimes either. You know, it's a fucking slippery slope, you know. But like I said, yeah, sense of humour. Oh yeah, we have one of them too. Anyway, Wagwan, this is Manchester. We are here, M110161, and we are ready to go. Big up Captain Conan, my down man. Foxy, this is for you. Yeah, this song is just for you. And we're coming in hot, bro. I can see your tail. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with F. What boys doing up next? What boys up? Talking real. With the lost ones left the lost. Suck your mother. I said it with chest, you know. I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with F. What boys doing up next? What boys up? Talking real. With the lost ones left the lost.
Hello, Keith.
I said it with chest, you know. You don't need no raps.
Keep thinking you're Mr. Muscle.
PC in a flash. You don't want them turning up. Stolen car, burning clutch. I hit the match in my auntie's toilet. Panicking every time I heard it. They do it for the ground, but they don't do it for the fans. People lose 1,000 likes. And these songs should be up like Andy. There's a couple real rappers that's actually on it, but most of the industry's fake. The piece hit meaning and it's on my mates. I do curves, just like I took a picture with Drake. Mad, but why did you gangster? So now me my name goes way. But we spinning on the back of man's neck. Every takes every stay good chain. I'm so East London, I'm so West Ham. But when it's me, man, stuck up with Boston. I'm a bad money making mix, but my gun lights in American Mark. We're falling down in Wilson too.
Breakfast.
Come down, you know what we do. I bought some articles from when the surgeons treat some man's wounds. But they won't do it for the net and not a bend the place of fucking fools. That's why I try to call that man. I tested my shank at birth. Swing like to get him turning. Voice so good like a man rehearsed. Every time I ever done it for the net, it's when a fuckboy ran with the chef. And no knows that I never had nothing. And the blood clot's all done late. Other than that, I just shanked and wet. That's why something beginning with F. All of my off and nerd. Come on, try to work laying no egg. Why you try to give me a bird? Been a bad boy for birth. Can't tell me about what, how. I was on the up block Sunday.
One move.
Right now, just stacking that paper. Saying I'm sick of birth. You don't come from Jamaica. But the food still got jerks. In a penthouse suite with a bad bitch. Starting to get on my nerves. Dressed in Italian fabric. Please don't get me stuck on my shirt. I spy with my little eyes. Something beginning with F. What boys doing up next? What boys up? Talking real. With the lost ones left the lost.
I know you're watching.
I said it with chest.
90 March
I
Road.
spy with my little eyes. Something beginning with F.
1 year. I told you I'd take it back, didn't I? Action speaks louder than words. Big man boogie.
Boss man's head with a Hennessy bottle. Bring my Jack Daniel. Have some of your favorite rappers, baby mothers on scandal.
Hola.
That suck your mum in a spaniel.
Yeah, hola. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? That struck your mum in España.
Chupa tu madre. That suck your mum in a spaniel. You say they don't rate me, but I don't rate them either. Louis Parks for the clean, got a 2 liter, can't catch the 3-wheeler. They don't want it with JB and they don't want it with Cuba. I don't want it in, no try about watching I see it. I almost think I'm trying to get destination like Uber. Stop off the door, you know we don't move it. I fit it, you can find location, pull up in fusion.
That's a minor.
Man, I took that straight to CCTV and throw my local 50, that's a minor. I was in business, class I was China. If I'm pressing the tech, paralyzed on the neck. 4 9s in a brick, F1 make it stretch. They can't warn me, end of story. Lifestyle boring, my students do it for me. If I spy, my your eye, that's seriously bad. Some will die, YG's on 10, got things in rides. That's 10s and 9s, they're caught on feel that sign. Fuck man, cut it out of my die.
some motherfucker. Like I said, see this music. Something beginning with F. Anyway, like I said, yeah, I love this music. I still love dance music, but I'd smoke any grime DJ in a little circle on YouTube. I'd smoke you under the table and I would leave you on the floor when it comes to turntables. You understand? You ain't know nothing. But shout out to Pablo and Stevie, man. Yeah, for being like brothers to me. But Pablo's like me big brother. You seen all this and all that. Now you ain't on nothing. Let's go. Man's real. Yo, you man. Do something. Fuck you, bitch. You're going to have to laugh. You're not laughing, are you now? What did you say? Fucking bomber claw, ass claw. You bomber claw, ass claw. Dylan Dennis is a bitch. Real talk. He's fucking honestly what an embarrassment. You know what I mean? Fucking dickhead, man. He's a fronter, giving it all that. You know what I mean? Most of the time you're faded. You're a walking lick. And if I ever see anybody that has ever done anything on me, you are getting rubbed. Hashtag or UGD. Roughed up good done. That's Omadon.
She said she couldn't wait to beat. Curl to eat. She said she gon' run me like a freak, but she heard no nothing. Niggas seen me in the street. Thought they was about to get beat, but they ain't on it. And eat that. Tell me why you crying. Oh my God, someone please tell me why they crying. Oh, it's the keys for your yard, you ain't saying nothing. Being sneak running shit, and my nigga in the back. I'm heard to tell you that. If it ain't about money,
It's irrelevant.
Betty, I'm all about the gentleman. Steady harder than who? Whatever does. This is my
shout out to Mother Nature for this finest California, yeah. And it helps me with my pain, but it never ever goes away. What do you do when you go past your pain limit? And it's getting worse every day. Slowly, because of my degenerative disc disease, it's fucking with my spinal column, man. Uncompromised. Proper. It's from wear and tear. Listen, I worked my bollocks off all my life for a reason. So, my son, it'd have a chance in life. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Here, Van Gogh. Yeah. You know the great Vincent, right? He was a painter, okay? He was an artist. But he wasn't just your average artist. He was like the fucking man, or one of them. You know, and it's like, I read a lot about him. And you know, he lost his fucking mind. Because he dedicated his mind and his heart and his soul and his spirit to painting. You know, and even though people laughed at him, he still believed in himself, and it took him a minute to get established, but he knew that he had something inside that he visualised through his head, and he could see it. And then that's where masterpiece comes into effect. And the man lost his mind, and if that's the case, I dedicated 25 years to my kids, my son, for going to jail when he was a kid. And now I get a chance to start all over again. You know, maybe this is my salvation. My story. Nobody else's, you know what I mean? My story. And lock the door. Imagine this happening. Would you lose your nerve? What'd you do? What'd you do? This is my story. I talk to you in music. Not many is get it, but
This is my story. It was lit. Left the car went straight.
my man's got out of his car and he went and opened his door and he got rushed with, he had gats and he started listening. Into his man's room. What's happening?
How the hell did I get in this? Trying to hold the door, but it's coming off the hinges. Somebody made me from this dream now. Then I hear a gunshot. Now my mom screaming out. Somebody come and save the day. Somebody take this.
How can I ask for help today when I even prayed today?
I ain't even prayed today. Is this how my life ends? Nowhere to run. No place to hide.
Listen,
All ran up in the room trying to fight.
2 shots.
Gunshots, everything silent.
Mum downstairs, she's crying.
Mom ran downstairs.
She's crying.
And I can't even myself.
I'm praying for an ambulance, but I can't hear the siren.
She said, "Shut up, hope she's lying." I hear the
What a bear. I'm praying for an ambulance, but I can't hear the siren.
was it wrong place, wrong time, and I see him.
At the bottom of the stairs. That shit affects you.
He was trying to save the heart racing, wishing I could disappear. And it should have been me, but it's him lying there. And I know it isn't fair. I phone scans, phone shoot my whole
You're alright, you can do it. So go on.
trapped in this nightmare. How did I get to my story? All the pain, all the veins falling on me.
All the blood, sweat, and tears, but don't worry. Flashing lights, see my life flash before me. This is my story. This is my story.
Come to a cave with my blackberry. It was a message from home saying someone tried to kill me and got my family. I rub my eyes, is this a dream or reality? Home said crap, who the fuck was this mad at me? God, I'm gonna solve this catastrophe. And God gave us all this, it was a blessing from him. Cause it stopped us from going getting reckless on it. Thinking to quit music, thinking to go and do something stupid. Things fell in place, started improving. That's why I say the music chose us, we didn't choose it. Bear in the line, home started from scratch. Fence took his house, man, the clothes never had jack. And I got a call from Vash, he told us the plan, so we got up from the lab. And things started to pick up even more. Skip to Holly that we said that we should come and talk. Skip to don't even realize what he did for us. When if you listen, thank you for help fixing us. From the tour, when the show started coming in. Back on our feet now, the money started flooding in. Invested in clothes, the money started doubling. Now so much for struggling. Watching Combs getting back up on his feet. Thinking I was a coke and I couldn't if it was me. Now playing dirties on the up, fucking up the streets. Every day a new city that we reach. But even though we turn around a mess, I'm sitting in my yard thinking that I could be next. Thinking that if anyone is addressed, that shit that happened to Combs was playing in my head. Thinking about the day it happened when I saw his mum. And she told me please look after my son. Not a single tear on her face showing. Even though I know her heart's broken. Staying strong even though it's stressing. Cause she lost her husband and that within a second. That's why the music is a must to us. Cody's gonna make it.
This is my story. All the pain, all the things, running on me.
All the blood, sweat and tears, but don't worry. Flashing lights in my life, flash before me.
This is my story. This is my story. All the pain, all the things, running on me.
All the blood, sweat and tears, but don't worry. Flashing lights in my life, flash before me.
This is my story.
Now,
This is my story.
anyway, right, so, hang on. I've been telling you for ages, right, I expressed myself through music, right? And I'm 38 days away from a goal I set myself 52 days ago. And I can feel me head again. I know that's a strange statement to make, but listen. For 20 years I felt like me head was underwater. You know that feeling you have when you're underwater? And it's lifted. I am so fucking lucky. I have a fucking personal chef, me brother. Me family love me. Me friends respect me. You know, and that's it. That's all I ask for. You know, because where I'm from, if you don't be respectful to somebody, your percentages are very fucking low and not getting tagged. That's just the way I've always been for 4 decades. And it's like I'm a granddaddy now and I'm gonna be a daddy again, and yeah, all bets are off. I forgive every single individual for what he did, and I'm gonna leave you where you are if I ever see you, for what you did to me, for what you took from me. But here, 10 months on, hey, not long now, and I'll go past you like I said I would this year. I said it. People lie all the time, video on camera doesn't. Because of a few people saying really hurtful things to me after all the bastard effort I put in to myself, to being a better person for me children, me family. It's like, and if I'm like that, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know. I purposely bet all my eggs on one basket, being me. And people would say you're a fucking basket case, mate. Listen, I can't help that. You know, it's just a label. Like, you know, I'm on 4 antidepressants and 4 antipsychotics. And 52 days ago I come off my mood stabiliser. 225 milligram of a drug called venlafaxine, guys. Listen, whether you like me or whether you don't, do me a favour, yeah? You know when you're getting tablets off your doctor, look at the fucking side effects. Long term. And here, they're irreversible. You know, here, you don't have to listen to me. Knock yourself fucking out. Here, do you know what my problem was? I cared too much about cunts on YouTube. Now, there's a few cunts I love. Well, I wouldn't call them cunts. They're gentlemen to me and they've been there from day one. I don't even need to name them. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's nice knowing that you have people that actually watch your channel, and what I've realised is that I have nearly 170 fucking people from Ballyer watching me, right? Now that's who's just subbed to me channel, right? And it's always been about that. This has never been about money for me. There's no money in it. You know, it's like, you know, my shit's over 18. I don't want to fucking, it's like it is what it is. Money definitely wasn't the reason I come on here. I come on here to try to help a few people. And I'll tell you one thing, it's like I can feel my head again. And for now I have to be selfish. And I've never been a selfish person. Don't get me wrong, I've been a cunt many times. You know what I mean? But I have to be honest with myself, you know. If I have to give myself a good chance, I have to say, yo, you man don't care about all that. You understand, Don? This is fucking Manchester. A bad boy, bad boy. Big up Wagwan, JME. Man don't care.
To the eye with a pop, I used to log into my HSBC, talk about banks, kill the police, wanna figure out how to do my cheese, get the money out, put the money in these mountains, suffocate man with about 2 G's, suffocate man with about 4 G's, suffocate man that I might just breathe, I'll bury that 2-foot shadow, ain't one time to dig 6 feet deep, these MCs and rappers wanna chat about their syllables, and their multis and their similes, and all that shit, then I come through with my ABC, yeah, girls that learn like Jamie's deep, black pictures when I see me on street, old school rude boy like Crazy T, all you man don't want with me, I'm a bad boy MC. Say my name, JME.
Bad boy, I'm a bad boy. But you know, punch in the face and what? Man don't care about all that. Man don't care about all that. Man don't care about all that.
Man don't care about who that. That's what I'm about. Cause man don't care about who that. Cause I'm amongst the media, we just old school idiot. We do we look confused, but we be the local geezers. Stick up money, stick friends and heels and up with tweezers. You manage to meet that one, yeah, we be the most cool dealers. She's lighting up some senses, she's lighting up amnesias. I'm about to get this started, I'm about to get amnesia. I'm about to move up, I'm about to touch you weasels. It's just us in there to hit the reasons. Then I feel like burning hardest. Just let me confirm it, loafers. Just have to be hurners, burners. We're back in the burner furnace. I'm back with big burners, that's my spot. I'm back
Breakfast, dinner and lunch. You want some? Let's have a brunch. Gelato. Cali. And more in there. They're just different flavours, that's it. Man don't care about that. That's like Cali as well, that one's Stevie. That one is. Yeah. Yeah, Stevie. I'm super delighted with myself, you know. You two are like teenagers. Get a fucking room. Bro, Instagram. Trust me. Listen to your big brother. You ain't no bad man. Fuck Arsenal. I want to shout out to me queen. Jim Carrey. Swear on your mother's life. Like a delivery. If there's a problem, let me know.
She tryna play score. Wanna come back late night tonight. Better put your phone on silent. Said she better get this before.
Stop lying.
Staring at your girl, staring at your girl. Stop claiming you gon' help me, claiming that you're tough. Stop claiming that you gon' shoot, man, claiming that you gon' stop, man. Stop it. You ain't no bad man. Blood, you're a liar, 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 liar. Standing, you're not understanding. Lost car got abandoned. Put up in something that's not regular. 3 man in the back, there's no leg room, no. This man wanna gossip and spread rumor. I don't talk about beef when I'm regular. You fuck one so quick, so you're no good. Put work in the streets, so you're so good. Yeah, right, what a why you not allowed back in your own hood? Somebody's lying. Catch your red handed and you're still lying. Bitches, warriors, they keep bitches. Niggas say, man, stop switching. What is this? You niggas got me on the hit list. I'm laughing at all the man that have bitches. I got a phone call. My baby got touched. I went at the crime scene. I was in a hot tub. I've been a hot cup. You drop bangers, man, it's hot stuff. Now that's a lie, cause you're not us. Just shaking. See somebody, why she sick on my balls? Oh la la, that's freaky. I didn't say I didn't like it though. You're looking like a pro, but I like a girl. Them shots like a lamp hard, trap yard. Turn that man down the line, yard, fiber. So fighting to some minor, liar. Big brother and the designer. Them my life through their teeth, take my scrub, I can't lie, yeah, my teeth. Find out, hit the trap and get cheese. You're a rap, you don't flip and stack, you just chill. It's written all over. You ain't a goddamn sugar, you're a goddamn chauffeur. You're the goddamn joker, sitting on your face, you're the goddamn sofa. Liar.
Oh fuck, sorry. I'm cleaning. I'm fucking sick looking at your face. I've had enough. I'm fed up talking. In fact, I'm fed up talking, Stevie. I just need stay there for 5 minutes because I'm done talking.
Yeah, me done talking. Yeah, me done them done talking. Yeah, me done talking. Yeah, me done them done talking. Yeah, me done talking.
Ready?
Yeah, me done them done talking. Yeah, me done talking. Yeah, me done them done talking.
Hello, it's me again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Got the boxes, not the bin. Yeah, and I run away. Cause you see this music, I love it. Thank you, Noah.
Yeah, me done them done talking. Yeah, me done talking. Yeah, me done them done talking. Yeah, me done talking. Yeah, me done them done talking. Yeah, me done talking. Yeah, me done them done talking.
80, 90. How is my favourite woman in the whole world? Guys, in 8 minutes I'm going to end my life. My queen is in the building. I love you, baby. I'm very lucky to meet my chick. You know, that's probably the main reason why I am the way I am. Well, you okay? Guys, listen to me, yeah? I need to do something, yeah? No, not yet. Oh wait, hang on, did I know? I'm in fucking agony with me back pop. It's like a 9 today. You know, and not a good 9. A fucking 1 out of 10. Look at me. I'm sweating like fuck. Me pain is like 9. I'm not, like I said, you know what I mean? Fuck me, man, and it's like, it's getting worse, and like, I can't handle it at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sweating like a bitch, I am. My bad. Yeah, see me, guys, you know the kind of guy I am, yeah? I suffer terrible in pain, and the world thinks that I'm alright because I smile and because I make jokes, and you know, it's, yeah, well, I tell you what, I ain't laughing at the minute. It's fucking brutal. You know, I'm coming out this medication. I took a big risk. Because since I've met me missus, I've not actually had a row with anyone. And that's fucking, like, I've never had a period in my life where I've gone 18 months without having an argument with someone. Are you watching Prison Break? Yeah, guys, you know what? You can fuck off. I'm gonna ring my queen. Listen to me, yeah? Right, what time is it? Right, I'll be back about 2:30, guys, yeah? I hope you all have a good day. EastEnders. I hope you have a good day, guys. And I'll be back at about... well, you're gonna have to for 2 minutes and pause it. I'm not gonna be shit off now to ring you. So can you answer the phone, please? Yeah, I had a fucking terrible night last night. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm that close. My pain's getting too much. I don't know how I'm gonna feel in a year's time. It's not getting any better. And I'm being real with myself. You know what I mean? And I have to keep that shit inside, I do. Cause me brothers and me kids and everyone thinks I'm great cause I smile and laugh and joke, but couldn't be further than the fucking truth, man. I've been hiding secrets all my life. You know, look at that. And still that'd drive me mad. But like I said, but I grew up in a similar place, honey. You know, a place where you're given a nickname. And if you do anything if you go against the grain in Dublin, the way it is here, there's no mercy for rats and for sex offenders. And that's just where I grew up. No, you won't be talking to me later, I'm gonna end me live now. Guys, I need you to do me a favour, right? I'll put my Instagram at my channel. We've got over the 500 mark. I am 90 away from fighting back United. Anyway guys, I'm away. Bob, answer your phone.